Mr. Irontrader, it is hump day, which means it is crude day. Now, the API report came out last night, and wow, it was very bullish. Crude had a draw of 4.3 million. Gasoline had a draw of 3.4 million. Distillates had a draw of 1.1 million, and this is very strange. Cushing was absolutely flat, unchanged, unbelievable. So anyway, what we have here is the EIA report will be out today at 10:30. So we're going to see if it all lines up very, very nicely. So as usual, we're going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas daily chart. Let's take a look at the old crude ski here first and see what's going on. Okay, well, you can see here we are in this sideways pattern. Okay, so let me see if I can bigger up a little bit here. Yeah, see how we're just trading just a sideways pattern, doesn't really know what to do. Now, it's very kind of unusual. Of course, this is seasonality in play. But you know, China, they put a stimulus package in yesterday, kind of had a little bit of rise, and had a rise in tech. You got a hurricane hitting Florida. You got all this brouhaha going on in the Middle East. And yet crude oil isn't really doing a whole lot. So far today here, what we had a high of 71.72 and a low of 70.72. So we have an inside day, which basically means your high and low is the inside of the day of the previous day's candle. Okay, so let's just take a look here at the upside here first, okay? So what we want to do is we want to look to yesterday's high. Okay, that's that 72.40 level, okay? And then what we do is we'll come right to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at a 72.83, and it will come to the top of this candle. You're looking here at 73.52, and then we're going to come right here to this 50-day at 74.08. Now you can see how this 50-day is just keep running all the way and down. Your 100-day now crossed your 200-day. So this is still a very bearish chart here. Okay, so when you look for that double top situation, I pointed this out many times. If you draw a trend line all the way down, this could go all the way to the 50-day and higher, and it's still going to be a very bearish chart. Okay, so you're below that trend line situation. Okay, I should probably just draw it on there. Anyway, here's what we're looking for here on the downside. Now you can see where your 21-day here is curling down, and your 8-day now is just a little bit above it. Okay, so your 8-day is sitting at 70.80, and then we have your 70.67. So your 8-day went above your 21-day here. Now again, it's just not looking really that healthy, but we got to see how it all shakes out here. So what you want to watch today on a closing basis, that's the key, is going to be that 70.80 and this 70.67 level. Those are your key levels. Now again, if that is lost here, we can look to yesterday's low. You're looking at 70.44. And then we can come down to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 69.61. And then we'll come to the bottom here. You're looking at 69.49. Then what we have is you have 69.13. And this is going to be key right here. This is going to be your 68.58 level here, okay? Because what you have, look how many times that it hit it if you just bring your line right across there, okay? So that's going to be very, very key. Obviously, if that's lost, we follow the candles right on down. You got 69.97. We look at the bottom there, 67.24, and then you have 65.63 and the 65.27. That is going to be your big target. Now, again, if this is lost, then you can go down to your 63 level, your 60 level, and even 57 level. But right now here, we just have this sideways action going on here, okay? So on the upside there, I say just watch yesterday's high, 72.40. That's going to be very, very key. Watch on the downside, watch that 21 today, that 8-day, and then yesterday's low, okay? So we're going to be trading against yesterday's candle, the high and that low, okay? So now RSI here, what are you looking at? That's looking okay, 47. This is still bullish here. Your green over your red. That's still looking very, very good. We just have a trading action going on here, and it's just a sideways action. There isn't anything really, but with all this disturbance and all this disruption that's going on, and we had big draws in the API, this is kind of like flat ski here. So just to be a little bit careful here, especially seasonality this time of the year. This, if anything gets calmed or any kind of resolved, if the hurricane passes, they get some kind of a Middle East there, a peace agreement or something, this could fall right off the map here very, very quickly. Okay, let's take a look here out at natural gas. Now, natural gas, we had a really good run going on here. We had that contract roll here. This was the last, not the last one, but the previous one. And then what we have here, if we had a really nice good run up here, and then yesterday we had a red candle. Now today again we have what we call obviously an inside day. Your high and low is inside of the previous day. So what you're really doing is you're trading against yesterday's candle. Okay, so first of all you want to do is look at the upside. You want to look at that 2.64 level, and then we'll come up to 2.67 level. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. If we can get above this 2.67 level, then we'll come right over here to the bottom there. What we're looking at, okay, roughly 2.70, and then we're going to be looking right here 2.76, and then just follow the candles up 2.78 until we get all the way up here to your 2.86. This is going to be key to bring the price channel right across. Then we do the next level right across here until we come all the way up here to your 3.15 level. But okay, I always like to point out where it can go, just like here down the downside here, upside here. But realistically, what we're doing, we're trading against yesterday's candle, that high, that low. So what you want to do is just watch that 2.67 on a high and that low 2.53. If that is lost, then we can come over here to the top of here. You're looking at 2.46 level, but realistically, this 8-day 2.45, that's going to be the key. As long as this price is above this 8 simple moving average, this is good. Now, again, a lot of times it doesn't have to sell all the way down to that 100-day. A lot of times what it can do is go sideways and wait for the 8-day to catch up. Okay, so always look at that. But look how nice and bullish this is. The 8-day is above all the simple moving averages. Your 21-day is now ripping above your 50-day, your 100-day, headed for that 200-day, looking very, very good. Now, RSI here, see, went to a little peak, but then we came down, went in sideways action, looking still very good. And this is very bullish here on your MACD. Your green is over your red. That shows bullish momentum there to the upside. Okay, so basically today what you do is watch yesterday's candle. Okay, 267 on high, 2.53 on the bottom. You lose that 2.53, this is going to be your target right there at that 2.45. Now, if you can blast through that 267, then you bring this price channel right across here. Okay, first of all, you bring here, you're looking at 2.76, and then we have your next one there at 2.86. Very, very simple. Okay, so just watch yesterday's high and low. That's what we're going to be trading against. Okay, now remember on Thursday, the EIA report will be out for natural gas. It's been a really good mover. So just keep it in mind. I'm just giving you a little heads up here for Thursday that this can be a good mover here on the old natural gas. So just keep that in mind. You can make some quick money here just at that 10:30 area. But again, today, watch that EIA report there at 10:30 on crude. And I don't know if it's going to be a market mover because yesterday we had big draws and doesn't seem to be doing anything here. Okay, but the natural gas has been seemed to moving. But this is a very bullish chart where this is actually a bearish chart coming on down here. Okay, so just remember that this 8-day can just rally up. Your price can go sideways and wait for that 8 as a simple moving average to catch up because it likes to get towards that 8 SMA here. Okay, see, here's an example where it goes right on up here and it wants to get right back to that 8 SMA, all the way up to that 8 SMA here. Okay, so even as it goes down, it wants to get towards that. So that's what you want to make sure that you look at, that this could just go sideways until we have a little catch up. But I think this is going to go eventually higher here over time. We're just starting off with the seasonality in natural gas. Okay, I'll be back here for midday trading. We'll take a look at gold, crude, and natural gas, and then we throw something else in your mix. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.